Hi, we're Bravado Wireless. You may have seen us at your local events and wondered just exactly what we do. We provide the highest quality cell phone service, specializing in outstanding coverage, both locally and nationwide. We're headquartered right here in Oklahoma, with multiple store locations in eastern Oklahoma. We provide the most affordable, unlimited talk, text, and data plans available. For a limited time, our unlimited plan is only $40 a month, and you can receive a free LG K30. Make sure you stop in now and enjoy our other amazing summer deals before they end. Visit Bravado Wireless store locations for all other details, or go to bravadowireless.com for more information. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome into the Old Fort Classic 2020 edition. We're in Fort Gibson High School. We've got a men's matchup between the IDABEL Warriors and the Hilldale Hornets. Game 6 of 8, Dion, as we are underway. Dion Amade joining me, Seth Campbell. We've been here all day, bringing you great basketball action. We got an early turnover. Hilldale in the white, Hilldale in the red jerseys. IDABEL in the white. Hilldale red jersey with Hornet on the, it's not even, it's on the shorts with the black numbers. IDABEL white jerseys, white numbers. Three-pointer on the way, no good from TJ Maxwell. IDABEL counters going the other way. Scales three-pointer misses everything. Trying to be pulled down by Jaquavian Keene. Bounces off of his hands, and Hilldale get it going the other way. IDABEL sets up a full-court press. It's our third men's game of the evening. Bring in my partner, Dion Amade. Dion, what do you want to see as we get the foul there? What do you want to see from game number 6 of 8 here at the Old Fort Classic?
I want to see speed and athleticism. We've had a good tournament showing so far today, but you're starting getting into the wee hours, and this is where the prime time teams play. The lights are going to start turning up, and the crowd is starting to get a little bigger, and it's going to be a situation where we're going to see some of the more athletic teams and some of the, more advanced teams play. So I'm looking forward to a good showing of basketball, some high-flying athleticism, and some things that we haven't seen earlier today.
You got to keep your eye on for the Hilldale Hornets, number 2, Brayson Lawson. He can shoot the 3-ball well. Yeah,
he had a great showing at the Shrine Tournament, especially in the final where he put it on the Fort Gibson team. And because of him and not only number 2 Lawson, but number 0 Maxwell and what they were able to do behind the free throw line and behind the three-point line as well, this is a very good team.
Still scoreless, minute and a half in. 3-pointer on the way up, and all you gotta do is say something about it, Dion. Chris Thompson knocks down the 3 and gives IDABEL the early 3-0 lead. On the other end, Lawson takes it to the hoop, comes up just short on the layup. It's not something you would expect normally out of him, but a nice rejection on the other end. That time, Ty O'Neal got up, put the King's shot back. They go to the corner to Lawson. Now he kicks it around, pump fake. Nice pass down into the low post. It's going to be knocked away. And I think as crazy as it sounds, Sean Lester just sold the official on that one. It looked like the official was about to point that it was Hilldale ball. Lester started taking off down the other side of the court. So the official pointed the other direction.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You got to sell it. Always sell it.
Always sell it. Always be selling. Always be closing.
3-pointer on the way. You know who's closing right now is Keelton Seidlich. No, pardon me. That was TJ Maxx. God, I'm getting everything confused. Jaquavian King. I apologize. Shot no good. Pulled down by Ellis, and there go the IDABEL Warriors the other way. Up 6-0 quickly on the Hornets. Zero guarding 0 at top of the key. That's King and Maxwell. Right now with the ball is Aaron Hale.
I think Russell Westbrook made that number a little popular in Oklahoma.
Could see why. Rescales had the ball. He gives back way to Aaron Hale. Nice low post feed and foul and 1. Good strong finish from Jalen Ellis. He gets the 2 to fall. Had an opportunity for the 3-point play, and if you're your Lester, you can't make that mistake there of fouling and letting the ball go in.
Yeah, and you're going to see Lester take an early exit onto the bench for a quick turnover and a foul. And head coach has seen enough, wants to get him over there, talk to him, and calm him down.
And one opportunity is finished, and it is a 9-0 lead for the Warriors. There's still plenty of time left to play, Dion, but as we saw in last game, you need to make a showing sometime on the offensive end before you start looking up the scoreboard and you're down 15-20.
You're right about that.
Nice offensive rebound and put up and in by TJ Maxwell. That'll stop the bleeding for the Hornets. It was a 9-0 run, stopped by Hilldale.
And that's a guy who can take over this game. That's a guy, especially what he was looking at. He said it saw that goose egg on the board, saw this IDABEL team go up by 9. He says, we need some quick buckets, and he was going up and going and attacking.
Nice entry feed into King. You're going to have to contest his shot a little bit more than that. King, easy 2, puts it up and in. It's 11-2. On the other end, Maxwell loses the ball. It's a 2-on-1 break. King gives, finish, blocked at the rim by O'Neal. That's O'Neal's second rejection of the day. King gave it up to Hale, as you're going to see.
I think they called the foul on Van Diver.
Going to get Van Diver for his first. Chris Thompson at the line to shoot 2. His first one hits the front of the rim and bounces off. Quickly an 11-2 lead for IDABEL. Hilldale, you haven't seen a shot attempt yet from Brayson Lawson. Second one up, hits the front of the rim. This time he gets the shooter's roll. Thompson with the free throw, that's his 4th point. It's a 12-2 lead. IDABEL extending their pressure full court. Gives the top of the key, nice hesitation move by Van Diver. Gives to Lawson. Lawson drives. Looks like he kind of got caught midair, wanted to pass it. There's a collision with the ball and surprisingly no foul. On the other end, up and in goes Aaron Hale. We're gonna have a timeout called by head coach Scott Hensley of the Hilldale Hornets.
Yeah, and I was very surprised that there wasn't a foul right there.
But a good job and a good pass by Chris Thompson to put that ball right on the money to Hale. Hale takes it in. It's all IDABEL Warriors early, 14-2. You saw Hilldale quite a bit at that Bedouin Shrine Classic. We both did, Dion. What do you want to see them get to here in the early parts of this game?
Well, I mean, they were a lot more aggressive as far as in the Shrine tournament. Right now, they're playing a little bit relaxed, and it seems like they're a little surprised by the athleticism of IDABEL and the way they can match up with them defensively. So let's see if they can get it going, you know, knocking down some shots and get some easy stuff, and hopefully they can get back into this ball game, because we do not want to see a runaway.
TJ Maxwell with the ball right now. Drives left side, pulls it back out. In the corner, 3-pointer on the way, good. Maxwell with all 5 of the Hornets' points so far in this game. He hits the 3-pointer a step behind 3-point line. Dribbling up the ball is Scales. He gets it to King at the top of the key. Swing pass in the corner now. Back up top to Hale. Scales takes over, looks at his head coach, Birchall Griffin. Gets the call, drives in the lane, nice dish to King. King, one dribble, top of the key, they kick it out. 3-pointer on the way from Thompson. Bottom of the net. Chris Thompson comes up with a 3.
And here's the thing, every time Hilldale tries to answer and get back into this ball game, IDABEL has something to say about it.
Maxwell drives baseline, gets pushed out of bounds. Going to give Chris Thompson with his 2nd foul of the game. Maxwell, left wing, pull back. Gives it top of the key to O'Neal. O'Neal, strong move, can't finish though. Same team, and they bounce out of bounds. Both the guys coming down with the rebound were Hilldale Hornets. Lawson and O'Neal got tangled up and knocked it out of bounds.
This Hilldale team just seems a little out of sync right now. I mean, just making little mistakes that you didn't see them making a couple weeks ago.
Clock at 2:12, 17-5, first quarter. Jaquavian King, jab steps left, gets a nice inside pass. Shot no good from Ellis, and we're gonna get a foul. They're gonna call it on Van Diver. I think that's a foul.
Yeah, I think it was a flop.
Yeah, he sold it pretty well.
He'd always be selling.
Always be selling. And Van Diver, you can't have your elbows out like that if you're Van Diver and put them right in. King just cuts right down the middle of the lane, misses the lay-in. Birchall Griffin, his head coach, is gonna have to take a seat after that. They get the turnover though, going the other way. Sutter step no good. Kings follow in. He didn't miss that layup. Maxwell drive, kick out. Free throw shot off the right iron from Lester. Still not an attempt for Brayson Lawson yet in this game. A minute 23 left to go first quarter. Evan Smith guarding the ball. The ball handler, Aaron Hale. Hale goes around Smith, takes it in, and they're going to get him for a travel. I didn't think they were going to call the offensive foul there. The defensive player just kind of stood there, and Hale went into him.
Yeah, I agree. Lester did a good job of staying strong and holding his post.
Maxwell crosses the timeline. Left wing. Gives to Smith. Smith gives to Maxwell. They swing it around. Maxwell three-pointer no good. Pulled down. Going the other way is Scales. Scales looking to dish it off to somebody. Will finally give it to Jones. Jordan Jones gives it back to Reese Scales. Guarded by Evan Smith. Scales looks quicker than Smith. Dangerous opportunity here.
Yeah, they need to make a switch defensively somewhere.
Kings follow. First shot no good, but his follow is up and in. And Jaquavion King looks quicker in a mismatch down low as well.
Here's the thing. This IDABEL team is just crashing the board, and they just seem to be distributing more effort than all of the Hilldale Hornet players.
Maxwell's going to draw the offensive foul. It's team foul number 4, and as you said, IDABEL seems to have the number of everything that Hilldale is doing. Maxwell's going to sit out. The offense is going to have to come from somewhere else. He has all 5 of the Hornets' points as they trail 21-5 early in the first quarter. And
right now, just looking at Maxwell, he doesn't look okay. And I don't want to speculate on things, but it's almost like he's perspirating a lot more than I've seen him in the last couple of weeks that I've covered this Hilldale team. And I don't know, it just doesn't look right. I don't know if he's fighting a bug or something, but this whole team fights off of it, feeds off of him. He's the spark to this Hilldale Hornets basketball team, and they go as he goes. And right now, he doesn't look to be in 100% shape.
Right now, the IDABEL Warriors are going as they lead 21-5. It is all Warriors all the time right now in the first quarter. We come back to the second quarter. IDABEL leading 21-5 here at Fort Gibson.
To be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back. 8 minutes on the clock, but not 8 minutes on the board for the Hilldale Hornets as they only have 5. TJ Maxwell back in the game, running point for the Hilldale Hornets. As IDABEL, the Warriors coming out strong, leading 21-5. What has been the key to IDABEL's success early, Dion?
It's just effort, going, crashing the boards, doing the dirty work, getting inside and getting those high percentage shots.
Evan Smith, jumper in the lane, no good, pulled down by Scales. IDABEL just looks, as you said, giving more effort, but also a more athletic team than Hilldale's had to face so far this year.
I wouldn't disagree with that at all.
IDABEL looks to get it inside. They give it back to the top of the key to King. King swings it over to Reese. Reese, top of the key to Hale. Hale back to King. Three-pointer on the way. Too short. Rebound pulled down, and we're going to get a travel. Rebound was pulled down by Hunter Parson, but he couldn't put the ball on the floor before he took an extra step. 21-5. Hilldale sets up their inbounds play underneath their own goal. King gets it right wing. Looks and gives it up to Jordan Jones, who gives it back to Reese. IDABEL, when they've set up their offense, has been pretty good. They've been pretty good really whenever throughout this game as they lead 21-5. Bad pass that time from King, picked off by Lester, and the other way goes Maxwell and the Hornets. Give on the wing, Smith, finish no good. Lester comes out with it, he's gonna draw a foul. That looked to be definitely all ball, but Lester gets the benefit of the doubt, will go to the line and shoot two.
But that's what they need from this Hilldale Hornets team, attacking the basket. Good job by number 10 for Hilldale over there, Evan Smith, and then Lester coming back up strong with the ball.
Only 5 points in the first half for Hilldale. They all came from TJ Maxwell. We said Brayson Lawson coming into the game was a good shooter. He has yet to attempt a shot. As that first shot from Lester hits the front of the rim, bounces all around and bounces out. Lawson will come back in. Ty O'Neal will sit. O'Neal's had 2 big blocks early, but it hasn't. He's defended the goal well, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, it hasn't found the basket. And it's funny because all these players are touching the ball, and I'm seeing them, and I'm like, man, when's the last time he took a shot? When's the last time he took a shot?
Lester's second free throw is out there, no good. You got to be good from the line if you want to come back down 21-5. Reese Scales with the left-handed dribble midcourt. Now he eases over towards the left wing, crosses over, goes right. Gives it high post to Rutherford. Rutherford back to Scales, looking for King as he loops around. Scales left-handed dribble into the lane, will pull it out. He's on the right side. Between the legs dribble this time, and he's gonna give it to Hale. Hale loses it, gets it back. King looking to do something with it, gives it back to Scales.
IDABEL taking their time with this possession.
The thing about high school basketball is there is no shot clock. You can take your time. You can make sure to get a good shot. As King takes it in, and that's an athletic move there.
He beat Maxwell off the dribble and goes in strong and finishes.
That's 11 points on the day already for Jaquavian King. Three-pointer on the way, no good from Hunter Parson.
Strong rebound over there by number 42, Rutherford.
Lamar Rutherford, senior. Senior for this IDABEL Warriors. King with the ball, he gives it to Rutherford. Probing is Jordan Jones, and he's gonna give it back up top. Resetting the offense, the IDABEL Warriors and Aaron Hale. Reese Scales gets the ball. Hale comes off of the layup, the screen. He had Rutherford, but he didn't need him as he finishes with the left hand up and in. Hale with the 2, and we're gonna get a full timeout from the Hilldale Hornets. It has been IDABEL early and often, Dion.
Yeah, and just, you can see that there's no energy from this Hilldale team. IDABEL doing whatever they have to do, executing their offense, perfecting it, taking their time, and waiting till they see an opportunity. And then being aggressive when they need to be. And then when they don't get the ball, getting second chance opportunities by just rebounding the ball.
The winner of this game, this is a tournament, the Old Ford Classic, so the winner of this game will play Stillwell. The loser will play Inola. Stillwell with a 76-52 victory over Inola earlier. We still have 2 more games after this one. The home team in the tournament, the Fort Gibson Tigers, will finally get to take the court as their women's team and their men's team will both play Tulsa Hale later in this tournament. Game slated to start at 7 o'clock, but considering it is 6:35 right now and we are 4:41 left to go in the second quarter, I think we're safe to say that games are not starting on time, Dion. Good talk. I'll call you back later. 4:40 left to go, 25-5. Brayson Lawson drives it in and loses it.
And quick hands by the IDABEL Warriors, but they call it on the Warriors, and
it'll stay with, off of the, out of bounds. Got a little extra contact going on between Reese Scales and Brayson Lawson. We're going to gather our head coaches together.
Yeah, it looks like the boys were exchanging.
Dion's going to get the scoop here for us. He takes off his headset. Trying to figure out what was said.
So the referee called both of the head coaches in, told them that 10 on white and 2 on red, both of them talking a little too much. He warned the coaches. This is their first warning. After that, he's probably going to give them a technical.
Nice feed from TJ Maxwell, and he can't get any help. Rylan Nail was there with an easy put-back layup, and he can't get it to fall. Take another look at Maxwell's athletic move. Find his man. Use the backboard, young fella.
That's exactly right.
Maxwell extends the defense on Reese Scales. King finally crosses the timeline as he splits 2 defenders. They give it in the corner. Fake the three-pointer, and they give it across. Reese Scales drives into the lane, had King open. King wanted it to go up. Scales threw it right at his chest.
And you finally see some life out of this Hilldale Hornets team defensively.
Yeah, they actually gave IDABEL some troubles there. Coming back into the game is Garrett Van Diver. Rylan Nail, the young sophomore, will take a seat on the bench. He had an opportunity there to give the Hilldale Hornets their first points from somebody besides TJ Maxwell. It didn't happen. Ty O'Neal drives to the basket, takes it strong, but blocked from behind. Good job by Jalen Ellis.
Yeah, good job. Help defense comes over the top and knocks that thing out of his hands.
Maxwell comes up, they're gonna trap Scales. He gives it in the corner. Aaron Hale thought about the 3. They're gonna trap him as well. Hale's in the corner, needs to get it out somewhere. Picked off that time. Going the other way is Lester. Lester gives to O'Neal. Left-handed layup, up and in. Finally, the scoreless drought here in the second quarter. The Hilldale Hornets hadn't scored. They finally break that as O'Neal gets them on the board.
And as soon as they score, so does IDABEL. Every time, it's been that way this first half, the whole time. Every time they score, make a little dent into this lead, IDABEL comes up with a big shot.
First shot from Brayson Lawson is missed. IDABEL chases down the shot. Pump fake from Hale in the corner. 3-pointer on the way, perfect, that's Thompson. Thompson goes back-to-back 3-pointers, extending the IDABEL lead. Van Diver, nice pump fake, takes it in the lane. King was waiting for him.
He was definitely waiting for him, and he should have pump faked, and you had Lester over here on your right-hand side to dish the ball to. Instead, he tries to go up strong, misses the shot even if it wasn't a charge.
That's Van Diver's 3rd, I believe. They're gonna come and get Maxwell, though. He's gonna sit out. Evan Smith in for him. The 2-man game going on right now between King and Reese Scales. King content right now, and the IDABEL Warriors content just to hold the ball. Finally get a break. In the lane, jumper good from Hale. This athletic IDABEL team, too much to handle right now for the Hilldale Hornets. Brayson Lawson brings it up. Between his legs, dribble. Van Diver goes between his legs, hits Lawson on the cut, and there's Lawson's first points of the game. Good job for him on the back cut, but the Hilldale Hornets still trail 33-9.
That was a good job by good job by Van Diver, showing that he was going to go, then reaching back, looking for the open man, and then seeing the cutter as Lawson gets the easy layup.
Nice inside pass, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Thompson wanted it, missed it.
Been a good job by O'Neal knocking the ball off one of the IDABEL Warriors, and so it goes the other direction.
You can tell this IDABEL team, though, they really run through their point guard, Reese Scales. He has 0 points tonight, but he has set up more than half of the points that the IDABEL Warriors have scored.
And I would disagree with you. I think it goes through King. Number 0 for this Warriors team is making it all work for them.
Lawson takes it over King. Nothing doing that time, and King pulls down the rebound.
They got to take the lid off that thing.
The down low pass, nice find, the layup up, no good. Hale did a good job just to find somebody, and the miss from Jalen Ellis. Evan Smith getting hounded in the backcourt. They give it up to Brayson Lawson, bringing it across the timeline. Corner 3, Van Diver, short. Bounces off the iron, pulled down by O'Neal. He goes up and underneath the basket. Puts it in, his 4th points of the game, and the Hilldale Hornets are into double digits. 33-11, they trail by 22. See if they can end this first quarter on a positive note, get something going, or probably this first half on a positive note, get something going towards halftime. That won't do it. 3-pointer on the way. Scales thought about it. He pumps fakes, and head coach of the IDABEL Warriors, Bertrell Griffin, tells his team to shoot the ball. I don't really think he was mad that time at Reese Scales not shooting, but rather Jalen Ellis when he had it underneath the basket. He wanted him to go up and put it up and in. Evan Smith handling the ball. He gives it right to Shows. Ball stolen away, and at the last second, buzzer beater up. It was good if it went, but Reese Scales' 3-pointer is no good. And that'll take us to halftime in game number 6 with the IDABEL Warriors, man, showing a lot of athleticism and a lot of talent, leading the Hilldale Hornets 33-11.
Yeah, I think they overwhelmed this Hilldale team, and you can kind of see why. It's going to be interesting to see what they come out with in the second half.
It will indeed. We go to halftime. As we said, IDABEL leading 33-11 here on Bravado TV.
Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Stick around because we're cooking wild.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back into the Bravado Wireless presentation of the 2020 Old Fort Classic here at Fort Gibson High School. We're entering the second half in a game between the IDABEL Warriors and the Hilldale Hornets. TJ Maxwell gets his hand on the ball there. Ball comes out and King takes it with a strong finish, but it'll be knocked away by Ty O'Neal. Ty O'Neal will get the foul. O'Neal's first foul. Take another look at the replay. King picks up the ball, draws the contact, and will get to go shoot free throws. Hilldale in the red, IDABEL in the white. 7:41 left to go. It's King's first free throw, and first points of the second half are up and in. All right, Seth Campbell joined alongside Dion Amade. Dion, what do you got to do second half? We'll start with the Hilldale Hornets as they are now trailing by 24 points.
Well, I heard one of the parents or fans in the stands yelling at the Hilldale team as they were coming out of the locker room. Hey, wake up, wake up. And that's exactly what this Hilldale team needs to do. We need to see a little bit of the Hilldale of old, the one that we saw a couple weeks ago win the Shrine Tournament. That's the team that we need to see, aggressive, attacking, and shooting from behind the arc and getting some rebounds. Those big guys, Lester O'Neal, they were doing some great things defensively and offensively in that tournament. We got to see some of that here tonight. They've been quieted.
Hilldale stepped it up on the defensive side of the ball, only giving up 12 points in the second quarter after allowing 21 in the first. TJ Maxwell takes it in, and he takes a hard lick, and he goes in right after Jalen Ellis. And Ellis is going to come out holding a very tender part of his body.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see.
Nope.
Or feel.
Nope. We've all been there, young man. Rest up, get better. 7:15 left to go. Let's see if Hilldale can take advantage. Inside, Lester, you got to finish at the rim, though, young man. The senior for Hilldale can't get the ball to go, and IDABEL still with the 35-11 lead. Dish down low. Finish no good that time from Lamar Rutherford. He gets his own miss and will go to the line, and Lester pick up.
Both of those misses are at that awkward point where you're right by the goal and you don't know if you're going straight into the hoop or you don't know if you want to go off the backboard. Both of those are resolved by dunks.
Yes.
Jump as high as you can and
Dion,
hope it goes in, okay?
I know that this is a shock to you, but some of us weren't given your athletic ability. Some of us can't dunk the ball. I know it's a shock.
Wait, people can't dunk the ball?
And as much as they might try, they just weren't given with the God-given ability of height.
Well, I mean, even if you jump as high as you can, the goal is a little, less harder to make. You see?
Ty O'Neal with the spin move. Yeah, Ty O'Neal starts out with a little bit of an advantage, though. So he's one of the taller players on the court.
Well, I mean, Lester's not as, is not that much shorter than he is.
Aaron Hale with the ball top of the key, gives way to Jaquavian King. Back to Hale. There's some pounding going on underneath between Rutherford and Lester. Give is right side to Jordan Jones. They feed it inside, ball knocked away. Picked up by Hunter Parson. He's leading the break. It's a 1-on-2. He finishes at the rim, and that's a tricky move that time by King. Ty O'Neal gets the ball on the opposite rebound. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
And that was a good defensive stand right there by Lester, doing a good job banging down low, keeping his position, and then when the ball gets down there, poking it away and helping number 11 for the Hilldale Hornets, Hunter Parsons, get the steal and the transition basket, although he missed it. But O'Neal comes and cleans it up, and he's going to get the free throws.
I don't know if you noticed that or not, as O'Neal's first shot is up and no good. King set up like he was going to take a charge there, and then as soon as O'Neal, no, pardon me, it wasn't O'Neal, as soon as Hunter Parson was coming into him, he just kind of slid out of the way, and it looked like Parson was expecting that contact, so when he didn't have it, he just blew the layup.
It's almost like he pulled the chair in midair.
Smart move there by King. O'Neal gets 1 of 2 to go, and it is now 37-14. Hilldale needs a nice little run of their own. Maybe a little 8-0 something or other to get them back into this game. On the other end, IDABEL, we didn't talk about them here in this second half. What do you want to see them continue to do to keep this big lead?
I mean, they got to continue doing the stuff that they've been doing.
And that'll help as King picks up the follow and miss.
And as you say it, as they do it, rebounding, getting second chance opportunities, and making stuff happen with their athleticism.
TJ Maxwell is going to get called for the travel. Scott Hensley, head coach of the Hilldale Hornets, is going to call a timeout. He wants a full one. No, pardon me, a 30-second one. He calls timeout. They have 2 remaining, and he's trying to pull any kind of trick back, anything out of the bag that can get his Hilldale Hornets back into this. But right now, IDABEL is too quick, too athletic, and really just playing harder than the Hilldale Hornets.
Yeah, honestly, that you've hit the nail right on the head. They're literally just playing harder. You can see it as both of these teams are walking to their own benches. You can see the enthusiasm, you can see the energy level, you can see the pep in the step of this IDABEL Warriors team. You can't see that over there for the Hornets.
Head coach Birchall Griffin of the IDABEL Warriors got himself a good team. Led by Jaquavion King. Jaquavion King, who's got 4 points this half. Add that to the 11 before, and that gives you 15. Did that math in my head. Look at there. Hale takes it right into O'Neal. Goes around him and puts it in. Brayson tried to cross over, gets the ball taken away. Nothing doing that time for Lawson. He'll have to come back down, play defense. Reese Scales, first attempt from 3, or pardon me, trying to make his first attempt from 3. King's gonna get called for going over the back. I like the distributor that Scales is on the offensive side. He seems to know how to make all of his teammates better. He's got 0 points so far in this game. But as I said, I like to think that the offense goes through him. Dion disagrees with me. Lawson gets sped up, throws it into the corner, and throws it away from Parson. Scales gets it in the middle. We'll take it across the timeline. 4:40 left to go third quarter, 41-14. It has been the IDABEL Warriors starting off the first quarter strong, and they start off this third quarter strong as well. Just 3 points so far for the Hilldale Hornets. Flash for the steal there. It's going to be an entirely new 5 come in for the Hilldale Hornets as head coach Scott Hensley looking to get not pleased with the effort given by his Hilldale Hornets on the field, on the court right now. He's going to go with mass subs, a line change, so to speak.
And I wonder if he's doing this because he needs some energy level, and I think I don't know if this is going to be the case, but I would suspect if you put a whole new fresh group in that doesn't see a lot of playing time, that you're going to press and you're going to play aggressive defense.
We'll see. On the offensive side right now, they're struggling to see who can start the offense as the ball goes in and out of the hands of Trey Gathard. They are going to press up, Dion. There's a lot of contact going on. Eventually a foul is going to be called, and they're going to get Vandiver for foul number 4. Not long before Van Diver's out of this game. He's got one more to give. Let's see if he can stay in.
I bet you he doesn't make it to the fourth quarter.
All right, 41-14, 3:55 left to go. He's staying in the game right now. Ball on the ground, picked up that time by Lamar Rutherford.
Van Diver this close to a foul on that last possession there.
You got 5 of them, might as well use them all. The jump shot no good, pulled down by Lamar Rutherford, and he gets the and one. Rutherford's got 4 points, an opportunity for 5. We talked a lot about IDABEL and what they do on the offensive side, but to hold Hilldale to 14 points through 20 minutes is rather impressive as well. Not let Brayson Lawson have scored yet. No, he's got 2. To hold Brayson Lawson to 2 points, that's crucial. What are they doing on the defensive end that's really affecting the Hilldale Hornets?
Honestly, they're just playing with effort, man. There's the speed, the athleticism.
I think they're speeding. It kind of looks like they're speeding up the Hilldale Hornets.
Like
on
not playing
offense.
at their tempo.
Yeah. Hilldale, when they get on the offensive side, they feel like they got to go fast because they see a guy open and then they get going, and then turnovers become a problem. Nice spin move from Reese Scales. Finds a man down below. It gets knocked away. But here comes another opportunity for Hilldale. Let's see if they slow it down. Evan Smith does. He gives it other side of lane. Shows Van Diver in the corner. And we're going to get a foul on Lamar Rutherford.
Foul number 42, Lamar Rutherford, his first team foul number 6 on the Warriors.
Team foul numero 6 for the IDABEL Warriors. Aaron Hale coming off for IDABEL. Trying to go to Evan Smith, but a nice job there by Rutherford. Show off some quick feet, knock the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, quick and active hands.
King tries to attack the ball, and they will get a foul on him. That is his 3rd. That is a 17 foul that'll send the Hornets to the bonus to shoot 2 is Lane Shows. Only 3 players have gotten in the scorebook so far for the Hilldale Hornets: TJ Maxwell, Ty O'Neal, and Brayson Lawson. Rebound handled and then lost that time by Rylan Nail. Shows does not earn the second free throw. Rescales with the ball, timeline, right side of the court. He gives way to Thompson. They tried to find a cutting King, but the pass from Jalen Ellis goes wide. Van Diver looked like he might have carried the ball, gets away with it though, takes it all the way to the hoop and gets the 2. King brings the ball across the timeline, runs the point right now. They come out, try and double team him. He splits the double team, gives it up to Ellis, and Ellis with a strong finish. Ellis, his 4th points of the game, extends the lead to 45-16. Active hands from Reese Scales, and the ball goes the other way. Nice pass from King. Right-handed finish up and in from Thompson.
Chris Thompson.
Thompson has scored in every quarter so far. Just his 2nd points in this quarter. But he's got 15. Hilldale tries to put it up and in. Shot no good that time from Shows. Going the other way is King. He tries to throw it down. Is that pleasing to you, Dion?
No, it's got to go through. Why would I get pleased about a hung?
Because he tried
He got hung.
Well, he could have had the 2 points. What would have been better? Attempting a dunk and missing, or getting the 2 points?
Well, I can't be happy about either one.
Uh-huh.
Honestly. I mean,
He's just a little picky back here. Gonna get an over the back call on Thompson.
Thompson is 4th, team foul number 8.
Thompson's got 4. We're gonna get 2 shots. We're gonna get 2 shots this time from Lane Shows. He missed his first opportunity at a 1-and-1 earlier. We'll get 2 shots this time. First shot up and in. 17 total points through 3 quarters for the Hilldale Hornets. Not the typical offense that we've seen from Hilldale. But you got to credit IDABEL.
Very much so.
They have caused havoc on the defensive end, and then on the offensive end, really extending their lead 47 to 17. .33 Scales is content to dribble it at half court right now. See if he runs the offense. He does. Drives. Give to Rutherford. Good job by Scales to find Rutherford. Rutherford goes up. He'll have another opportunity at the line. He's 2 for 3 so far in this game. First one up and in. King comes out. Jones goes in with 25 seconds left to go. Rutherford's second free throw is in as well. Extends the lead to 49 to 17. Van Diver brings the ball across the timeline. Hounded on the right side of the court, right wing extended. Three-pointer on the way, top of the key, no good from Tanner Jones. Reese Scales chases it down, tried to get it to his own man, and then just decided, I'll just do this. It knocks it off of a Hilldale defender.
Good headsy thinking in the air.
Scales gets it into Rutherford, and 8 seconds left to go. We'll see what Scales has up his sleeve. 5, 4, he drives left side, gives it deep 3 on the way, and it's up and in. Jordan Jones take a bow into the buzzer, and it's that kind of day for the IDABEL Warriors.
It really, really is.
Jones knocks down the 3, and the Hilldale Hornets are trailing to the IDABEL Warriors 52 to 17 as we got 8 minutes left to go here at the Old Fort Classic, brought to you by Bravado Wireless.
Hi, we're Bravado Wireless. You may have seen us at your local events and wondered just exactly what we do. We provide the highest quality cell phone service, specializing in outstanding coverage, both locally and nationwide. We're headquartered right here in Oklahoma, with multiple store locations in eastern Oklahoma. We provide the most affordable, unlimited talk, text, and data plans available. For a limited time, our unlimited plan is only $40 a month, and you can receive a free LG K30. Make sure you stop in now and enjoy our other amazing summer deals before they end. Visit Bravado Wireless store locations for all other details, or go to bravadowireless.com for more information.
8 minutes to play, and it's been all IDABEL. 52 to 17, they lead the Hilldale Hornets. And can't say enough about the athleticism and the strong play from the Warriors today. Ellis commits his second foul, sends the Hornets to the line. Shooting 1 and 1 will be Trey Gator. He makes his first, earns the second. Hilldale trying to get into 20 points. A rough showing for the Hilldale Hornets in general. Their women's team played before this game. Lost handily to the Tuttle Lady Tigers. Final score in that Lady Tigers and Hilldale Hornets game was 58-35. Rutherford gets the ball, gets it knocked off of him, and it should be Hilldale ball. They're gonna say it belongs to the Warriors, though. And now for the Warriors is Kersey, Ladid Kersey, along with an unlisted man on our roster. Ball goes out of bounds, back towards the Hornets. Keelan Seedley is a trigger man. He gives it over to Tanner Jones. Jones drives in. Nice find that time. High post was Whitaker. Three-pointer on the way, no good. If you're Whitaker, you'd really like to see Trey Gaither there finish that ball.
Yeah, I mean, he had an opportunity to shoot it straight up with it instead of putting it on the ground.
Big mass sub once again for Hilldale. They'll sub in some starters and guys that take a lot of playing time, along with Reed Stout. IDABEL going with the snowbird pass. Rutherford gets it, puts it on the floor. Big move up and in. Good footwork from the big fella. Gives the IDABEL Warriors the 54-18 lead. Vandiver gets his shot at 2 free throws. He's got 2 points in today's contest and 4 fouls. He just missed everything in that free throw. Hey, by the way, he made it to the 4th quarter, Dion.
You're right, he did.
His second free throw is up and in. The Hornets have crawled their way to 19 points. They can't even get to 20 yet. They are in the double bonus, but IDABEL leading 54-19. Jordan Jones handles. They give high post to Rutherford. Rutherford looking for somebody to give it to. That's Kersey. Kersey with the left-handed three-pointer, no good. Rutherford brings down the ball. Vandiver really came close to picking up that 5th foul. Instead, Kersey's jumper no good. Pulled down by Evan Smith, and he'll lead the Hornets the other way. They start a trap on him. They give it to Vandiver, top of the key. Vandiver takes one dribble, thought about the 3. Can't find anything. They give it low post, give it back to Vandiver. Drives baseline. Easy layup blown by Vandiver. Nobody was on him, and he just missed it.
And it was a great baseline move. Just couldn't finish it.
Going the other way, Chris Thompson running the point. As I believe we've probably seen the last of Reese Scales with 5:21 left to go in IDABEL with a big 54-19 lead. The give top of the key, they try to get it to Rutherford. It knocks off of his hands and goes out of bounds. Ty O'Neal will come in. Vandiver goes out. Once again, Vandiver, 5:11 left to go, 4th quarter, goes to the bench and still with just 4 fouls. Should have taken you up on that bet.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
They give it to Evan Smith. Drills it across the timeline. Gets into the middle of the paint. Little runner, no good. Missed everything except for the backboard.
And I speak for a lot of Hilldale fans, I hope, when I say I hope this doesn't affect the rest of Hilldale's season. I know they don't normally play this way. I know this is probably one of their, worst performances of the season. And I hope it just doesn't have an effect on what they do for the remainder of the basketball season.
Todd Lester picks up his 3rd personal foul. I'll agree with you there, Dion. And mass subs and everybody will come out except for Ty O'Neill. Maxwell in, along with Parson. And the game is Tanner Jones. And Lane Shows for the Hilldale Hornets. On the flip side, IDABEL, we've only seen 6 out of the 8 teams so far in this Old Fort Classic, but they look to be one of the top contenders for that title so far in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't seen a team that they can't compete with as of yet.
Other teams in the winner's bracket on the boys' side is Oklahoma Union, who beat McAllister. And then Stillwell, who beat Inola. IDABEL will play Stillwell in tomorrow's 5:40 game that we will be broadcasting here on Bravado Wireless. If you're interested, make sure you tune in. You can watch the IDABEL Warriors play Stillwell. On the other side, Union will play at 8:20, and they will play the winner of our nightcap. Game is supposed to start at 8:20, but considering we're a little behind schedule right now, we might be here to the wee hours of the morning, Dion.
I don't doubt it.
That ball stolen by O'Neill. He gives it up to Shows. Shows strong finish, but an even stronger block by Lamar Rutherford. TJ Maxwell finishes for 2, his first point since the first quarter. He gets IDABEL into the 20s. You can tell there's a little more energy in the stadium now, and it might be because Fort Gibson is going to play in these next 2 games, which is the home team, but also it has something to do with it's later in the day. You got a little more energy. People are off work. They're showing up. And this isn't the crowd that we had at 11 a.m. today, Dion. This is a little energetic, and we're excited for some Fort Gibson and Tulsa Hale games coming up after this one.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure some of these Fort Gibson fans aren't, too sad about seeing what's taking place right here as far as Hilldale being on the opposite end of this.
Yeah.
Got to remember these guys are pretty close, bitter rivals.
And Fort Gibson hopes that they will not see Hilldale this tournament. They hope to win their first game and be on the opposite side of the Hilldale Hornets. Meanwhile, Hilldale with the loss, as we said, they will move to play Inola, the Longhorns, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. On the girls' side of things, the first free throw is up and no good from Maxwell. Earlier today in the early game, Memorial lost to Roland. So Roland moves on. Memorial goes to the loser's bracket. Tuttle beat Hilldale 58-35. Second free throw good from Maxwell. So Tuttle and Roland will play the 4:20 game. That'll be our first game tomorrow with the broadcast. Tuttle versus Roland, 4:20. And we're scheduled to go. First game here on Bravado TV. Meanwhile, the girls, IDABEL and Stillwell played a very close game. Stillwell winning 50-49, been the closest game, the most entertaining game so far in this Old Fort Classic, Dion. IDABEL losing, they go and will play at 1:40 tomorrow. Stillwell with the victory. No, the basket should count. Lamar Rutherford with the 2. They just wanted to stop playing and get the other guys in.
I think they called it travel before the shot went up.
Stillwell moves on. They'll play 7 o'clock. They'll play the winner of Fort Gibson and Tulsa Hale on the women's side. On the men's side, Union beat McAllister the 12-20 game. So Union will play the winner of Fort Gibson, Tulsa Hale. McAllister will play the loser of that game. We're caught up now in the Old Fort Classic bracket. 1:30 before what is official, what everybody in attendance and watching on TV already knows. Three-pointer too strong from Jordan Jones. foul on Cooper. Whitaker will shoot 2 from the line. See if he can get on in the book in today's game. First free throw up and in. Second one, no good. Rebound falls, though, and picked up by Seedlick. Seedlick turnaround jumper up and in. He gets himself in the book. Cuts the lead to 29. Lots of blowouts in this first round matchup, and it could set up for better games down the road. And we're excited to bring you winners bracket action tomorrow on Bravado TV. Turnover that time. Going the other way, pump fake. Jumper in the lane from Tanner Jones, no good. Lamar Rutherford comes down with the rebound. And Jordan Jones is going to spread out the offense. Turnover going the other way. The finish, good strong finish that time from Tanner Jones. Crowd wanting somebody to shoot. Will not get it to go. After the buzzer, Raydell Larry's three-pointer went in, but it does not count, and that'll do it here from the Fort Gibson. It's 54-27 in favor of IDABEL. Take a look at this last second shot. He definitely didn't get it off, but it did go in.
It definitely went in. But that's all we can say.
That's pretty impressive. 54-27, all we can say is that IDABEL, well, they dominated this game, Dion.
They certainly did from beginning to end. Just impressive. As far as their athleticism and the speed and the way they dominated the game, it speaks for itself. I don't think I need to say anything. If you watch this game, you saw the personnel and what they could do with the ball in their hands, and just the way that they crash the boards and the way that they move up and down the court. Excellent. And whoever has them up next has their hands full.
IDABEL plays Stillwell, 5:40 tomorrow. Our next game, Fort Gibson versus Tulsa Ale, our last girls game, game 7 of 8 here at the Fort Gibson in the 2020 Old Fort Classic. We're going to take a break. We'll be back 15 minutes, bring you game number 7 here from the Old Fort Classic.
Broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the expressed written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.